Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Pixel Buzz, where we talk about
nerd culture,
tech news,
and everything in between.
with a little bit of a buzz.
All right.
We are your hosts, who is Zane. Go ahead and look me up on Instagram, Twitter, and my webpage. And
I am Schematis. You can find me on the same Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube. Yeah.
go ahead and look us up. Today we're going to talk about a interesting topic, one that's going to be very popular. Well, it is very popular right now.
Absolutely.
Game is going to be coming out November 8th. Go ahead and look it up, or find it, pick it up.
Called?
Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding.
I've seen the trailer. I still don't understand what's happening. I mean, honestly, I want to understand, but it's pretty vague. It's been...
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
You, even after you play the game, you
Yeah.
probably still won't understand what is happening.
You know
There's-
what? I could see that. Is that his style?
It is.
Right.
Have you played any of the Metal Gear games?
No, I haven't, sadly. I think
And that is where the podcast ends. Thank you, Calbert, for coming. You may now leave.
I'm sorry. Look, all right. Look, when Metal Gear was out, it was in the same time period as like the Final Fantasy series, right? And so that was where my mind was. I didn't have any problems with the game. I thought it was like okay. I mean, I never got into it. All right, look, we gotta end this podcast. All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's where we end. No, but I was able to play a little bit of both. To be fair, though, I did not play as much Final Fantasy.
You see,
I played more Metal Gear.
it's like 50-50.
Yeah, I also enjoyed more the shooting aspect of like that third-person shooter right from behind.
Yeah, that's
actually, in Sony's, in Metal Gear's 1, it was more of a. No, actually, it was still a third-person
Like
shooter.
third-person shooter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's weird. Like I think back then, like not to mention, like most people just genuinely like that kind of game in overall. And when Final Fantasy was there, it was kind of like more reading heavy.
yeah,
it was, kind of like more boring.
It's funny because they're both story-based, right?
Yeah.
They're RPG. You're basically a third-person shooter RPG, and then you're like a platform RPG.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I get you there. So
Yeah.
listen, Death Stranding.
Yes.
What is he up to? Do you have any idea what this is going to entail? Do you have any idea what this could possibly be about? Should I buy it?
Should you buy it? Yes.
You think so?
Give the guy all the money that you have in your pockets.
Really?
And you will always give the guy more and more money.
So you believe in his director ability?
Yes.
It's sad because I really do recognize his name and I do know of him as a producer and as a director. I just never really experienced any of his work. Not to say that he's a bad one. I just haven't had the opportunity yet. So you're gonna have to convince me. I mean,
Okay.
It looks really good. It looks like kind of this like a sci-fi horror / I don't even know.
Let's talk about. All right. So let's. Really quick pitch. Do you like at least the original Walking Dead? Do you like Norman Reedus?
Yeah, I stopped watching it maybe like season 6, 7. But it was good. Yeah.
Apparently, this guy was in Hannibal. He also made another movie recently that Deadmau5 fully did the soundtrack for. Have you heard of Mad Mikkelsen?
He was in Hannibal. I didn't finish Hannibal, but I was told to watch it by several people, but never really fully got in.
Do you know of this guy named Troy Baker?
We know Troy Baker.
Of course.
Yeah, Last of Us, Joel.
So, do you not want to buy a game that includes all these names?
Okay, I see. So it's got an all-star cast, right?
Yes.
But here's the problem. If the game doesn't do well, you can't really blame it on... Like, okay, so I have a really... Remember Suicide Squad? Do you like Will Smith?
He's okay.
Oh, damn.
He's okay. He's funny. He's funny, but I don't see him as that actor.
Wow.
I don't think he should have played. What is it, Deadshot?
I think he was playing Deadshot, and it's like
I don't think that was his role.
probably a bad example.
Or Joker, right?
Jared Leto. Jared Leto's Joker. Is that what you're talking about right now?
Yes.
You liked it?
No.
Okay, good.
But there
Okay.
you go. Exactly. I think the roles were miscasted.
Okay.
Incorrectly
Fair enough.
casted.
Sorry, not sorry, Jared Leto. But
Let the hate begin.
yeah, he's not a good Joker at all. But okay, so listen.
He knows it.
So you're saying like, okay, so you think that this all-star cast is not gonna carry the game,
No.
but it's gonna add more to it.
Yeah. Have you heard of salt and pepper? You add that to the steak. Steak is delicious, but you all
cooking.
add salt and pepper.
I cannot cook.
I know. I can see this on your Instagram posts. Cracking an egg with a fork.
Shh, we're not gonna talk about this one. Listen, we are way off topic. This is my
Anyway,
life.
back to that big cast.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro.
What's his name?
Guillermo del Toro. Can you pronounce that?
Guillermo del Toro.
Yes, he became Italian out of Calibers. It's okay. Guillermo del Toro. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Mexican director.
He did some really good stuff, though.
Yes.
Shape of Water was pretty crazy, but
Shape
good.
of Water was good.
Yeah.
I do feel that maybe that was a little overrated. I know a lot of people were saying that it was probably not the best.
It was, maybe you could have done a little, I don't know. Because maybe they're used to, like, Pan's Labyrinth. Like, that was really high tier. But I think it was a good movie. I don't think it was, like,
Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth,
we know
Mama.
Hellboy. Blade.
Apparently, he did Blade, too.
He did Blade.
We did a little bit of research.
Listen, it's okay. So he's on this team with Hideo.
Yes. And do you know why it started?
No.
So there is this, and for the true gamers, because Caliber's not a true gamer.
Oh, my God.
On PlayStation 4, there was this not hidden, it was like a very low-key trailer teaser demo that came out named PT. PT was basically going to be the teaser demo for Silent Hills. Which was the name that was going to be given to the game that they were producing. Norman Reedus was supposed to be one of the main characters in that game.
Interesting.
It was a first-person shooter, I guess. We don't even know because within the teaser, you can't shoot. You're just solving a puzzle in a house.
I see. And it got canceled.
But I think this is due to the situation that Kojima was having with Konami.
Kojima when the Switch was going to...
Yeah,
on the way out.
Legal processes were happening. He was on his way out. He probably did not want to continue. I mean, I know he wanted to continue that project, but Konami probably had the rights to that title.
I think so too.
So Guillermo del Toro and
Del Toro.
Yeah! You're Spanish.
I'm practicing.
Yeah. Squishy. His relationship with Guillermo del Toro started from there. And then from there, it just started blossoming to this. Who knows what the real story arc is in Death Stranding, to be quite honest.
This. So you know what? You've got like a game, like a really legendary game developer, producer, right? And then you've got like a legendary movie producer working on a game. What does it say about where we're at, right?
It's crazy.
You know what I hate about this? Back then when I felt this and no one believed me and now it's happening. And now everyone's like on the train and it's like, oh yeah, of course that would happen. I'm like, I just feel like a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, a little bitterness. Like when I knew that this medium was going to be a great form of storytelling, like at some point, right? I'm like, well, the fact that it's already here now, it's going to just continue to evolve later.
Yeah.
To this scale, I kind of saw it happening. But now it's like people are... I don't know.
Taking it to the next level.
It's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's more cinematic.
Yeah.
Way more story driven.
Yeah.
There's like Naughty Dog in the games that they create. Those things are just...
Yeah. Like, how do you go from Crash Bandicoot to Last of Us? Right? Like, Crash Bandicoot to Last... Like, it's a big jump.
It makes no sense. You have like this Tasmanian devil or whatever he is. I think he's a fox or something.
I don't know. He's definitely not a fox. He's a bandicoot?
Oh, he's a bandicoot.
What's a
Crash
bandicoot?
It's an animal. Anyway, from there... to The Last of Us. The Last of Us was so beautiful.
Beautiful game.
If you have a heart, or even if you don't have a heart, you kind of feel the emotions within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like an accident that happens, and you're like, wait, what? This is how it starts?
Yeah. Off the gate, off the jump.
Amazing.
Bro,
so from there, now we're at this point where even directors are so involved. To be quite honest,
what do you think?
Guillermo has been somewhat of a nerdy director, right?
Really?
So he's like very much into like nerdy. He's like into comics, and I mean he directed Blade 2.
Right,
that was pretty good.
He
did Pacific Rim, which is kind of like an homage to the Gundams, to like that type of robotic Japanese.
I knew there was a reason why I liked his work.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
It's because he's Mexican.
Relatable.
But, I mean, relatable. But yeah, so now him coming back to work with Kojima, and it's like, I can't wait to see it. And he's also acting in it, which is interesting because he normally doesn't act in his movies.
I like that, actually. Kind of switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So you know what? I think at this point, it's kind of like we're just going to trust Kojima, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think, I think most people agree, like, watching this trailer, we don't know what's going on. It's pretty vague. I mean, even though they're giving us a lot of information, it's also vague, man. I don't... it's just very, like, what's the word? It's like a puzzle, almost metaphorical. You know, there's going to be a lot of symbolism here, and we don't know what's happening.
So there's this baby that he carries, right? I actually took a picture with Norman Reedus. You could probably see it here somewhere.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, took a picture.
How dare
it's
you.
a figurine of life-size Norman Reedus.
Okay.
It was in the Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, there's a baby in his, like, pouch. Not pouch. He carries it in the center. Apparently, babies are the only connection that they can have with this afterworld. So that's why they carry them, because they're able to notice kind of like these beings from the other world and stuff. So that's why you kind of have it kind of protecting you. But it is the new trailer starts off with, what's his name? With Mads carrying like the baby box or bag or whatever that it is that they're in, and he's kind of defending it.
Yeah.
But in earlier teasers, he was kind of looked at this bad guy. Like, he had like darkness kind of pouring from him, and he was like smoking at one point. Like, there's this, so maybe it's a very, very interesting layered game.
Yeah.
Like all Kojima games, you start off playing as Snake. Then you're like in Metal Gear, and then you're like, wait, so he has a brother. Then his friend and nemesis is the same person, and then maybe he has someone who looks exactly like him, you're like, wait, what's happening?
Should I actually play this series?
I have the Vita. I'm charging it up.
Okay.
You're gonna play those games.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. I never got into it. I feel a little bit bad, but it sounds a little bit kind of wonky right now. But I mean, that's because like you're kind of explaining in a weird way. Like he's got a brother.
Trying to be vague.
Listen, all right, fine. I'll play the game.
And there's this big boss, which is a lady. Spoilers. And then she's like your teacher. And anyway,
big boss.
You'll see if you play the game. You're a true gamer. Thank you.
All right. I haven't played any Metal Gear. All right, I'll get to it. But
yes.
So listen. All right. So we're gonna buy. I think I'll pick it up just because I think it's like his next main shipping title.
Yes.
Ever since is his first major one since departing from.
Since departing, yes. The last one he did was Metal Gear 5.
Okay.
Phantom Pain.
Oh.
And even that one has some crazy teaser. Like at one point, there's this whale that's burning in the sky, and then I think at one point there's like a unicorn that comes out. So even
Did you say a unicorn?
Yeah,
I'm done with this.
Or like a horse.
We're shutting this down. We're not making any more episodes here. Well, okay, you know what? I'll trust.
It's the buzz. It's the buzz that's happening. But yeah, so from there, now he departed from Konami. Now he's in Kojima Productions.
I respect that. He's got full control over his own IPs.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a big move. The problem is now it's going to be funding. No, maybe not be a huge problem, but...
He has this not partnership, but he's really close with a lot of people, of course.
Okay.
One of them being the owner of Acronym, which is like a techwear clothing brand. He has funding.
So he'll be okay.
He'll be okay.
Okay.
I think it's just... Don't let us down with the story. He's always been a good storyteller. Guillermo del Toro is a really good storyteller and director as well. So I'm pretty sure that they both collaborated with like visuals and beauty of that. And I cannot wait to get this game in my hands.
I'll pick it up. I think it drops November 8th.
November 8th. So will you be picking it up? Let us know in the comments down below. And if don't spoil it for us if you already saw some of the IGN reviews that are coming out.
I actually avoided it on purpose. I don't do IGN reviews anymore. I just stopped. But because, like, I don't know, there were a couple of, like, really bad...
Yeah, we were looking at some videos prior, and they had, like, 1,500 dislikes and, like, 1,800 likes or something like that.
I don't even want to know why. But I don't blame... Like, they just... Sometimes they either like, give spoilers or they just give bad reviews. And I think it's too biased at this point. It's like, everything that's not Call of Duty doesn't succeed.
Ooh.
Sorry. Sorry, let me just...
A little too personal there. But let's hope that this game is good. We're excited. We're definitely going to get it. Once again, November 8th.
Yeah.
And, till next time, guys.
Ciao.